Hi guys, this is me again, Dennis Hagov, and our electrotransport store UC.sale. And today for my review the perfect wheel I had for my son MCM5. And you can see a lot of videos I was talking about first of all when I firstly received this wheel and I tried this wheel with original standard tire 2.125 inch, and I was riding a lot, and my son starts to ride with this wheel because this wheel was bought for him for his needs. Where I was riding a lot and his skills get better, and with maximum speed all our wheels, small wheels, can provide on the market was not enough for him, and for sure not enough for me, for the heavy guy. So we received the first one, this wheel, and all was fine, but except the only one thing: the tire, 40-inch tire, was too small for me for riding, and the ride pleasure when you have a tiny tire and small tire are not so good pleasure. So I decided to modify the wheel. I used the custom pillars. All information you can find on my channel or on the link below. My first video, all my modification and my opinion after the all modification was done. So I was done with this one modification, and I was so excited about this wheel after the modification when I put the 2.5 tire here. So I decided to share my opinion, my modification with the GOTWAY company, and I was sent a lot of photos, a lot of video, and we was talking a lot about this one. So the main idea was what I was saying to the GOTWAY, that the wheel is really perfect wheel and no competitors here for such size, such price here, but only one the tire was missing to be the best wheel. And as you know from my videos, I get the first place to this one small guy, first place of unicycles of 2090 years. So this one was my favorite, and he definitely have a first place of all wheels, with combining all the benefits and all the minuses, and together the price for the wheel you pay. Anyway, today we have finally a new product. The wheel is same MCM5, but GOTWAY heard me and decided to make such a modification to the production line wheels. And now all MCM5 wheels will came from the factory with a 2.5 tire, with a Bluetooth music, and of course the overall body and the different pillars they using here to raise the body to fit the tire for the small wheel. So this is custom one prototype. First I was done, and this one the final production wheel we have. And I so excited, and I want to share with you and want to unbox this one and see what we have inside this box. So let's do it. Usual box, two boxes, one the transport box, the second one boxes for the wheel, little bit better quality and so on. So anyway, the same as I was said for previously, the only one type of the wheel MCM5 are 84 volts and 800 watt hours gives you the maximum performance and pleasure and safety of riding. So let's see what are really inside this box. Of course, every client's asking me, Dennis, maybe they modify the body shell and they put the handle from the two sides. No, they don't put the handle of two sides. So what we have inside, as usual, nothing changed. We got the user manual with serial number, black one pads from the side, quite soft but not so good. We are using here the custom made pads for more more comfort and so on. Wire to the charger. The charger 84 volts, 1.5 amps. Nothing changed here, but all changes are of course inside the box, and of course the wheel. Let's see this one wheel. A huge box, and let's see what we have here from the box. And yes, one side solution for the handle. For me it's not so good solution. I will definitely put another here hole like I did in mine, as you can see here and here. We have all new 2.5 inch tire, and of course I can see the shell here are different now. So if you will search the parts for the new MCM5, so keep in mind that the side panels here are the same, but this side panel and inner shell are different now, because you need here more room for the bigger tire. And the tire we have here is CST tire, and the model, let's see what model of the CST tire here. 1 second please. We put the certificate now, that the products of the GOTWAY have the certifications, ISO standards and European standards and so on. So you will receive this one. So I cannot see the model named of the tire. I cannot find it right now. If I will find it, I will write you in the description. I see the G digits, I see the tire direction and so on, but the nylon, CST and the numbers of the tire, so no model name of a tire. So far I cannot find the model. Anyway, it's interesting. I thought it would be a model, but overall, as you can see, we can put two wheels together like this one, and we can see any difference we have here. Both of the wheel now have a lot of tire here, and this dimension of a tire gives you better performance. You can now go off-road and feel the difference when you just can go over all obstacles and so on, and you have enough of a tire to reduce all bumps and so on. And of course on the high speed more control here for tire and so on. So as you can see, even I can see now, I think, yeah, both wheels are standing, but I definitely see what the pillars I using here in my original wheels was raised only by 1 centimeter, 10 millimeters, but here I see so as you can see here to the ground we have about 3.5 centimeters, even less, 3.3, but here we have 4 centimeters. So as I can understand, these pillars raised in the 1.5 centimeters, and my original was raised in 1 centimeter. So the difference here definitely is half centimeters, 5 millimeters now bigger. So now we have clearance, as I understand, clearance overall of a pedal even bigger. I have here. For me it was more than enough to have 1 centimeter rise. So here we have a better solution, and I definitely will be interested how this wheel will react and rise when you have the overall higher center of gravity of a wheel, because the same battery we're using, same motor, but for sure they not only change the main body shells, inner shells, and here this one part are changed too, but they definitely change the overall firmware inside the controller and adapt the new parameters of a wheel to the bigger overall wheel for the old software, and adapt software to run more smoothly. For sure, for me I was running a lot with my wheel, and seems all was okay, but they said no, Dennis, we need to adapt the new firmware to the new wheel. So okay, let's plug it in and see how it works and so on. Okay, we can now see the wheel is working, and all luminestation we have here are same. I feel no difference, and I was thinking what we will have the lights from the side, but I cannot see the lights from the sides. The off button. No, I was thinking what will be lights will be from the both sides, but no lights here. Only one thing I want to test, and I know what the Bluetooth music from the Tesla, the speakers are here inside, and I want to see how this one works. Let's see that. 1 second please. Bluetooth. Scanning for the devices. Yes, we see pair for the Bluetooth music. Pair successful, and let's play some music I have here in my library. For example, definitely the music playing quite loud, but quality are, I think, same like it's usual in such a class wheels. It is not comparable for the Kingsong 16X or, for example, for the Nikola. Have a perfect sound system. So anyway, it is playing now, and you can play the music and quite low. Usually we will play loud music when the speakers are inside the box, inside the body, so we're giving such a whole effect when we're playing inside. Because, for example, as we can see here in the MSP, we have here the speakers are from the one side, so where all music are going in one side and not giving such an effect like the Nikola gives and like the MCM5 gives. So that's the short unboxing, charging, and let's see how this wheel rides. не тормози на нем. Hey guys, this is me again, Dennis Hagov, and I ride with a new MCM5. Not many, maybe 50 kilometers so far, and we take with my son, take both wheels here to compare them and to feel the difference between our custom-made wheel, rebuilt wheel MCM5 and new one product from the factory, and to feel the difference. So let's start from the beginning. And of course, when I am first time step on this wheel, and I feel real difference between the height of the pedal and overall my body height from the ground, and it is different now. And if I am staying on my own MCM5, the difference, as I said, was with a pedal about the half centimeter, it's 5 millimeter, but overall feeling is completely different, because now it feels more like I'm staying on the big wheel, not on the small one, 14-inch wheel. And ах, блять, как меня прям комар тут прямо кусал. Mosquitoes, sorry. So this is the main difference I feel from the beginning, and it's more like now, not like a small wheel, but more now like the in motion V10F by the feeling and by the overall position. And like I think like the Nikola Plus, or like even like the MS Pro, now I am riding and I'm feeling I am riding a big wheel, and the overall here the height between the ground and the pedal bigger, and I can just go with much more corners. And another interesting point, when I'm doing off-road like here in the forest, I can just go over all obstacles and do not afraid that I will hit with the pedals, and it is really feels better, feels like a big wheel until you are going on the obstacle, and you feel that the wheel still the 14-inch tiny wheel, but for sure the performance is great now. This is one first point, and I can show you even the difference, as you can see, with the pedal height here, our custom made, and this one new one. You see that the overall height with the body height and the pedal height are higher now, so this is the difference. Another one interesting thing, we was trying with my son, as you can see from the video, we was trying hill climb 25 degrees and quite big hill. So the idea is that this one going, as I can feel from the beginning, from the start, going much smoother, and I feel the power are going from the lower PM. And this one, I cannot say that this one is not going, but it is for sure it is different feeling now. And when you start to try it and start immediate hill climb from the start point, you feel that the wheel now behaves more like the and the wheel when you start from the beginning, you feel that the motor works not like the low RPM motor now, but it works more like the high RPM motor, and you feel, you hear such a track when the motor starts spinning, and you feel that still no high torque from the ground, but it is going, but not going so smooth like this one. They said that they modify the firmware, and maybe the motor wiring is different now. I need to ask the GOTWAY for that, but as my feeling so far, 15 kilometers are done, I feel the difference, and I have here both wheel. I'm going with the same track, same road with one and then with another, and I feel this difference. So anyway, but another point, interesting point, I was trying to go maximum speed, and here we have an interesting fact that I was reached 42 kilometers per hour with this wheel, and I have no beep song so far, because the original one, when you hit the 39 kilometers per hour, you hear on the 100% charge, you hear the first beep, 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 beep. When you hit the 40 with 2 beeps, and 41 or 42, 3 beeps, and 43, it will beeping you 4 beeps, and you need to reduce the speed now to avoid the cut of the system. But this one do not beeping, and I was going 42 kilometers per hour, no beeps, and I feel like this one wheel is going much smoother than this one. So the conclusion I can make that this one have a more RPM motor. It is still quite fun from the low RPMs, not so fun like this one, but still good in performing from the low RPM, and you do not need to forget that my weight with all equipment is 100 kilograms, and I really heavy rider, and I really want to push more, but because of a 1500 watt motor and the only 800 watt hour battery, I'm afraid a little bit to avoid the voltage drop and cut off of the system. Maybe I will find the different lightweight rider, and we will try to push it more till 45 and so on. And another one test I want to do is to charge the both wheel till the 100%, and then try its free spin speed to see the difference between my wheel and this one new one wheel free spin maximum speed, to see where the first beeps are going on the free spin and when the maximum RPM are reached. So it is only my theory now. I will write to GOTWAY to ask them, but as my feeling, because all my reviews are going by the feelings that I'm trying to share with you. So this is another interesting point. We do not test anymore the speakers. Our situation is clear for us now. Playing, yes, quite loud, but not so perfect, and no good quality, but quite loud, and you will be more than enough for such a price tag wheel, just like additional speaker Bluetooth system now here inside. So the tire is really great, and I feel no difference between our tire and this ST tire. Hill climbing is all okay, forest run okay, all good so far. And the last one point hearing now, and you can hear the mainboard fan, ventilator or fan are much more louder now, and this one almost you almost don't hear when this one is getting the maximum RPM, but this one is always power on, and as I understand, the MSP, Nikola now, and Monster and MCM5 now have much more bigger and more low RPM fans, and so when they start working, the loudness is quite big of the wheel. So we will keep testing, we'll keep riding. Maybe I will film another review after the few hundred kilometers with this wheel. I will keep it for me, because for me this wheel is really fun, one wheel to ride, and I definitely need to have one more wheel in my office just to ride with my son for the short trips and so on. And as I said, it still remains the best wheel of 2020 here, from the small size wheels in the market. So fun to ride, and now with the performance of a 2.5-inch tire and high pedal length from the ground and so on. So all these gadgets and this wheel really fun to ride and quite high maximum speed now. So thank you for watching. If you're interested to buy this wheel in Europe, you can always contact me. We have these wheels on stock now and have more restock in the next 1 week. So just write me and we will close the deal for you and send the wheel for you. Thank you once more. GOTWAY Denis Hagov. See you guys. Hey guys, this is not all, and just because of the situation we started filming yesterday. I take with me a lot of equipment, all backpack and the camera, the drone and so on, all gadgets. I wanted to make the better content for you, but as I understand from yesterday that all this stuff is really making me nervous, and testing the wheel in hard conditions are much more harder when you have all backpack with 10 kilograms with you. So I decided to make one more run across our forest and forest tracks and bicycle tracks in the forest we have, and to test the wheels in the maximum condition and maximum performance I can provide, because I'm not saying I'm the best UC rider so far in the world, but I have some skills, and just using my skills I'm trying to understand the main difference between these two wheels, and that's why I'm filming this another one part, additional part for you, because after I ran today you saw a lot of crashes and so on, so it was almost on the maximum possibilities I can provide to the wheel, and the wheel can provide for me, because I'm quite heavy rider. And now I understand what first of all, when the manufacturers were testing the wheel and the China people are lightweight, and I am more than sure what more than sure what the rider with 60-70 kilograms will not feel the difference at all between these two wheels. But I'm heavy one guy, I'm 100 kilos, and I feel the difference. And as I was telling you yesterday about the maximum speed, and I say that I feel the difference between acceleration from the lower PM and on the high speed. And today we charged both wheels, my MCM5, new MCM5, to the 100%, and I try the free spin of the wheel, you can see on the video. And so the maximum free spin speed for the new MCM5 is 64.8 kilometers per hour, and for the oldest one you can see for the oldest one is 59.9, or I don't remember, but you can see the digits now on the screen. So it is a 5 kilometer of a max speed difference, and now all the stuff going on the place, because I was feel the different when I start riding, and now I see that this one wheel is more faster wheel, and definitely they did something with the motor wiring here, because from the lower PM mine going much more smoother, and I have better torque when I need to use it. And this one have you know, feeling when you push the wheel from the lower PM, and this wheel done like tra 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 tra. it's not so smooth, and when trying to hard stop it, I feel like the wheel is striking back, and I feel that. So you saw on the video many crashes. First one was when I was trying to go to the hill, a lot of sand and the sleepy road, and of course on the video you cannot realize all the badness of this hill, but I can for sure you that it was quite hard, because a lot of trees are there and a lot of obstacles I need to over jump when I'm trying to go uphill, in the sand uphill. So, and I stopped, I reduced the speed a little bit and tried to push it more, and the wheel do not power off, but not cut off, but I feel that we just don't run anymore. Just maximum power was reached, and with wheel stops, I hear some like track, and and the wheel goes down. So, but I made a few runs, and I tested this one wheel in the same condition, and I was going, because I can always stop doing uphill and then start accelerating, just doing this one uphill. Ага, лучше идет. Да. But with this one wheel I need to go with a speed, I cannot stop at all. If I will stop, it will make the track, and this one not has much torque for me for 100 kilograms like the original, not original, but first one MCM5 I have. So this is a difference like GOTWAY have now M Super Pro model with C30 magnets, old MS6 motor, but the fast version with faster top speed, and like the original one, that's C38 magnet models, we have torque, not so big high speed, but not so high speed, but a lot of torque from the lower PM, so you just need to decide. But for this one, only such version are available on the market. So just will tell you once more what. Anyway, if we compare the original one, first one MCM5 with this one small tire, 2.125 inch, and low pedals and so on, so it's not comparable. This one for sure are more aggressive for the forest and so on, so the maximum speed it can reach 50 kilometers I think with a lightweight. 45 I tested with me, you can see it on the video. I just ran 45 with no problem, and only the first beep appear on 45 kilometers per hour. For this one, 44 was maximum speed, and I felt that the wheel is working on the edge of these possibilities, and for sure 4 or 5 beeps are going on 44 kilometers per hour. So here 45, only one first beep appear. So till 50. If I would be lightweight, I will definitely try to go more, but for 100 kilogram I need or trust more for this wheel, or just need to understand that this is only 800 watt-hour and 1.5 kilowatts motor, so I just don't want to have hard crash and just want to ride more in the summer with not broken parts, you know. So anyway, this one is good, but for me, for the hard rider, I prefer my more wheel. But this one really good. You need to understand that these small guys for such money are going like the big wheels, like 16X, like the InMotion V10F, like the MSP, like the Nikola. and just when you try it, when you first time try it, you feel like you're going on the premium, high price, high tag price wheel with all performance the high price wheel can provide for you. Only in the some case, like I was going downhill and the motor of power 1.5 kilowatts was not enough to keep 100 kilograms downhill, so I just jumped from the wheels because it was bigger hill, second one, and I saw that wheel not stopping and it's just going. So I decided just leave the wheel and the wheel goes downhill. So anyway, only in this some case when you want to push maximum from the wheel, you feel that this is only the MCM5, but for sure when you ride this wheel in the hard condition in the forest, all performance this one small guy can provide for you, it's really incredible, and for the such price it is still the best wheel for me. Few things more to go to say for you. It's first one about the pedal, because the angle now the pillars go more in the body now, because the height of the body different now. The pillars are more smaller now, and the angle of the pedals are different here, because in the original one the pillars was more to the ground, and just of that the angle was more parallel to the body, and the magnets was more stronger. You can even see it on my modified, not original version, but you can see that the pedal are more going more to the body, and that's why if you do that, the magnets keep the pedal much more harder than in this one case when you're just going in, the all pedals are open. Sometimes it is good when you're going from the market and just want to open our pedals, but sometimes when you put the wheel in the car and a little bit more stress and the pedal just goes like this, you see. So this one is the price for the modification, and the second one is this loudness of the controller fan, and it's really loud now. You can hear it, and the idea is much more RPM fan, and I think you just need to open the shell and put some like rubber or porcelain, not avoiding the contact of fan with the body, and to reduce this resonance the fan are providing to the body, and the all body is resonating. So I think you can solve this problem with a noisy fan like that. So that's all I wanted to say. My fresh opinion, because we just returned from the riding, and I was very excited. We go so hard off-road. Just wanted to share with you. So if you're looking for a budget wheel, all day around wheel, and going for some forest runs and going in the city, going high speed, not so far because of a battery, but anyway, for such price tag, as I said many times already, but this is the best wheel for me in the market so far. So thank you once more for watching. This was Dennis Haga with you, our shop, euc.sale. See you guys. Thank you.